Hello everyone, how are you? Here to let you know what matches happened on Monday Night Raw for January the 17th, 2022. 7 matches happened on Raw, but technically 6 of them. And only 2 was worth watching, folks. Rhea Ripley was scheduled to face Nikki Cross. But, before the match started, for some reason, the Women's Tag Team Champions Carmella and Queen Vega came out and talked. Queen Vega talked and talked and talked and talked and talked and talked and talked. I don't know what she was talking about. Made no sense what she was saying. And she did in that awful British accent. She's not British. So why do they have her pretending she is with the accent? I get because she's the queen of the ring. You don't see Xavier Woods on SmackDown pretending he's British. No, you don't. He puts some kind of like comedy into it, yes, but I just don't like that when they pretend that the Queen Vega's pretending with the British accent when she doesn't have to. Anyways, finally after that long talking promo, Nikki Cross attacked Rhea Ripley, beat the crap out of her, so the referee never started the match because Rhea Ripley wasn't able to basically compete because of the ass kicking Nikki Cross gave her. Bianca Belair teamed up with Liv Morgan to take Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch and Piper Niven. Of course, as soon as the bell rung, all 4 Wyndham, as the 2 teams could not be able to coexist at all. And quickly, Piper Niven delivered a bonsai drop off the middle rope on Liv Morgan for the 1-2-3. So I don't know what was the point of that tag match. I don't know why they decided to put that match on as the first match on Monday Night Raw to get you excited for the show, because that just backfired. That right there showed me this show is not going to be good. I want to see a match to start off Raw to get right excited to see the rest of the show, not something like that, which was disappointing. Finn Balor finally was able, cleared to compete again now. Took on Austin Theory in a rematch. I was excited for this. I've been waiting weeks for it, and it was a letdown. It was really short. It may not even last at 5 minutes if you're lucky, folks. The only cool part of this match was Finn Balor delivered a nice sling blade outside of the ring, and just the impact he had on that maneuver, you could see Austin Theory's facial expression. You could tell he was in pain. Austin Theory moved out of the way when Finn Balor came off the top rope for the coup de grace. Then Theory jumped up and did that jump up drop kick to the back of the head of Finn Balor, which staggered Balor. And then they pinned him. 1-2-3. After the match, he delivered the TKO and took a selfie again and then left. It's got to go somewhere else. Maybe I'm thinking that one of these times Austin Theory is going to take that selfie and Finn Balor's demon persona is going to show up on the cell phone or something. Or he's going to flop like a goldfish again like he did Royal Roman Reigns last year. That was bad. 8-man tag. The Street Profits teamed up with the Mysterios to take on the Dirty Dogs, Apollo Crews, and Double Double Cut. A really short match. Rey Mysterio delivered 3 back-to-back Hurricanranas on Bobby Roode. The last one made both of them go over the top rope. And they landed wrong. Like, Bobby Roode especially. Like, that looked painful. Both teams had a standoff outside the ring where they were checking on their partner. Back to the match. The Mysterios delivered a double 619 on the Dirty Dogs. Then they dove outside the ring, took care of Double Kai. Daniel Dawkins had a neck breaker on Apollo Crews. He tagged out. Montez Ford hit the frog splash. That's how short the match was, folks. After the match, it was funny. I loved it. The Mysterios dumped the Street Profits over the top rope to show you, hey, the Royal Rumble got paid attention, right? Then Ray tossed his own son over the top rope, and Ray's like, hey, what can I say? He's every man for himself. And Dominic's laugh outside the ring was funny just to see. His smile. I am curious how Dominic Mysterio is going to do in his second ever Royal Rumble match. His very first one he was in, he didn't really last long at all. He just quickly got tossed over the top rope. So hopefully this year he gets to showcase a little bit more what he can do in the ring. Now on to the 2 matches, folks, that were amazing to watch. Damien Priest took on Kevin Owens, 1-on-1, non-title. Damien Priest hit a nice roundhouse kick during the match, which just floored Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens, one point outside the ring, delivered a super kick to Damien Priest, then quickly did the frog splash off the ring apron edge. Back of the ring, Damien Priest hit a running corkscrew in the corner. punch combos in the corner. Clothesline that just spun Kevin Owens right around. A Falcon Arrow, one of these moves, one after the other, and Owens kicked out of that combo. That was cool. Kevin headbutt Damien Priest off the top rope, delivered a Swanton bomb for a 2.5 count. Priest blocked 2 back-to-back stunners. He went for the Day of Reckoning. Kevin Owens countered and powerbombed his ass. Like, that was a nice, sick-looking powerbomb Owens delivered to him. And Damien Priest, just in the nick of time, kicked out. Owens faked a leg injury. And Damien Priest was concerned. And the referee's like, no, he can't compete. And Owens was saying, my leg, something happened to my leg. Then he'd stunner the holy hell out of Damien Priest for the 1-2-3. I cannot wait for these guys to feud over the United States Championship. That is the caliber match they're going to put on every time they face each other. I'm going to be excited to see that feud. Let me know below if you think Kevin Owens is going to be the one to end Damien Priest's United States title run. Because he's held that title for quite a while. Somebody eventually is going to beat him for it. I think it's going to be Kevin Owens, folks, that's going to do it. Now, your main event on Raw. The almighty Bobby Lashley with MVP of ringside took on the Messiah, Seth freaking Rollins. Great main event, folks. Check this match out. Seth Rollins went for a pedigree, and Lashley powered out. Outside of the ring, you know that move with Seth Rollins, folks, where he does a run and dive through the middle rope? Well, he did that to Bobby Lashley, 2 of them back to back. The first one stunned Lashley. The second one, he caught Seth Rollins and delivered a huge overhead toss. And Seth Rollins went flying halfway across that ring outside. Rollins eventually targeted Bobby Lashley's leg, which was smart. Because Seth Rollins ain't going to be able to go toe-to-toe against Lashley in the strength department. Because Lashley's a powerhouse, Seth Rollins isn't. Rollins grabbed a hold of the leg and Irish ripped it into the ring post twice. Then he applied leg submissions. And at one point he tied up Bobby Lashley's leg and drop kicked it. And then he applied one half of a Boston Crab. And he held that on for quite a while. And Bobby Lashley, it took quite a while for him to power out of it. Lashley in there hit multiple overhead tosses, scoop slam, pay dirt 2.0. Rollins countered a master lock. He slid out of it and then delivered a kick. He hit a pedigree because Lashley ran at him for a spear. And Seth Rollins jumped up and hit him in the face with a knee, then hit the pedigree. And almost won the match, but Lashley just kicked out. Lashley ended up hitting the spear on Seth Rollins as he went for the 1-2-3. Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander, folks, of Hurt Business, attacked Lashley. Pulled him outside the ring and beat him up. Because last week, with that whole segment of Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar, Lashley took his frustrations out on Cedric and Shelton. So Cedric and Shelton apparently is fed up already being back with Hurt Business. And now they're not again. It's like WWE, like Vince McMahon can't make up his mind. Do we want the Hurt Business back or not? Yeah, let's put him back. Now let's split him up. Let's put him back. Let's split him up. It makes no sense. Keep him together or don't keep him together. Make up your mind. Eventually, Lashley got hold of Cedric Alexander and F5'd him into the ring post. And then he speared Shelton Benjamin through the barricade. I see he's doing that quite a lot now. So I guess it's going to be one of his signature moves he does now. Seth Rollins in the ring was watching this. The Usos suddenly from SmackDown showed up and delivered an Usos super kick combo on him and then left. So there you have it, folks. Definitely check out Damien Priest versus Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins versus Bobby Lashley. The odd matches, they sucked. Don't even bother watching them, folks. Now, before I end this video, the Royal Rumble is fast approaching. It's next Saturday, folks. And every year I kind of look forward to seeing what superstars are going to be able to showcase what they can do. And there's 4 superstars I'm interested in this year's Royal Rumble match. Now, don't get me wrong, they're not going to win it. I'd like to see one win it, but they won't. They'll probably go to someone like Roman Reigns or Brock Lesnar or somebody again. I want to see somebody new win it. Anyways, Riddick Moss on SmackDown, Baron Corbin's partner. I'm a big fan of him. He's a great, talented performer. And this is going to be his first ever Royal Rumble match. I think he's going to go a distance. He's depending on what number he gets, he's going to be there for quite a while, I think. Over on Raw, I'm actually excited to see how Damien Priest is going to perform in this year's Royal Rumble match. Last year, he debuted it from NXT to WWE, but he got kind of a very late number, so he didn't really get a chance to show what he can do much. So I am curious how he's going to be in the Royal Rumble match. I actually think he's going to be the one, like the dark horse of the Royal Rumble. I'm going to call it. I think he's going to steal the show of his performance in that match. Now the winners Royal Rumble matches. I'm looking forward to Liv Morgan. I think she's going to shine beautifully in that match. I really got my fingers crossed she wins it from Raw or on SmackDown. I really hope Bayley returns and wins it, because I'd love to see Bayley win it. I don't want to see Charlotte Flair win it or Lita. But I think that's what they're going to go with, which is going to be total letdown. And also, on SmackDown side, I am looking forward to see Shayna Baszler again. Every year Shayna Baszler completes the Royal Rumble match, she kicks ass. She just dominates. Can't wait to see her again this year, kick ass and dominate. She probably won't win it, but the last 3 years she's been in it, she's always been in the final 6. So you know she's going to be in the final 6 again this year, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe the final 3, I'm thinking. Unless she's like number 1, 2, or 3, then she don't stand a chance. Stay safe, everybody. Too sweet. Bye.